Hi, it is Matt with Collecting Heroes, and today we have a real treat. This is the retro Doctor Who. This is the 4th Doctor. It's from Bif Bang Pow. It stands 8 inches tall. As you can tell, it is very similar to the old Mego. I think that's why it's called a retro. It's got this old retro looking card. Some people will like it, some people might not. I know some of the younger people will be like, oh, it looks like a doll. Well, if you know anything about the older toys, back in the late 70s, early 80s, Mego was one of the most common toy companies. They made these doll-like action figures. Obviously, later on, G.I. Joe, Star Wars, Micronauts came out with the 3.75 inch, which became pretty much the standard after that. The series does include Tom Baker. You have a Santarin. You have the Master, looking all charred and evil. You got the Cyber Leader. Now, those two are Comic-Con exclusives. We might be getting those in later, but right now, we got these two guys. Well, here he is. Pretty neat looking. He stands, as I mentioned before, 8 inches tall. He does have this removable hat. The only thing that I don't like is the hat. Would have been nice if it maybe had like a magnet in it or something so it stayed on if you actually moved it. But if you're just going to pose him, the hat's perfectly fine. Comes with this sonic screwdriver, as you can see. He does come with his super long scarf. In fact, it's so long it actually does touch the ground. His articulation is very interesting. For people that are familiar with the old Mego style, you got your elbow, he has wrist, and he has this type. His legs go all sorts of directions. It's kind of a ball and socket. They do twist. He's got a knee going on. He's got some feet action that's similar to his hands. His shoes do come off like that. Overall, this is a really nice figure. They are very limited to only 3,000 pieces. As you will see right here, this is number 1345 out of 3,000. So there aren't going to be very many of them. Definitely check it out, collecting-heroes.com. We also have the Comic-Con exclusive TARDIS bobblehead. I'll be showing that probably later in another review. Definitely check it out. 8-inch retro style Tom Baker figure from Bif Bang Pow.